Local restaurants rarely become centres of humanitarian aid. However, following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Prosperity, a Ukrainian restaurant in Twickenham, is gathering supplies to aid those caught up in the conflict. The restaurant has become a collection point for food, hygiene items, medical equipment and power utilities, with donations flooding in from across southwest London. Throughout the day, volunteers sort items before they are transported to Eastern Europe. Sofia Smirnova is one of the operations coordinators.
This used to be just a normal Ukrainian restaurant owned by a really sweet Ukrainian family. Right now we've turned it into a humanitarian aid collection point. So essentially we're collecting all the charitable items that people are bringing from the local community and from everywhere. We're collecting everything here to be sent in vans to the border between Poland and Ukraine to help the refugees who are crossing into Poland and to hopefully get some humanitarian aid, depending on the green corridors, into Ukraine. So right now the things that we're getting everything, but we really are focusing on things like personal hygiene products, mainly feminine hygiene, nappies, things for babies and children, canned food, tinned food, any non-perishable goods like rice, pasta, things like that. And then we're taking power banks that have been incredibly useful as well for people there. The best thing and the easiest thing to do would probably to give money to charitable organisations are able to organise it on a bigger scale, but things like this, the way that the local community here in Twickenham has organised to completely transform this random little street into a whole humanitarian aid donation point has been incredible. So I think giving money to charity at the moment and also signing petitions and writing to the local MPs and local representatives to make sure that all of this humanitarian aid can actually get to where it needs to go.
The collection has been well supported by Southwest Londoners, and while there are a few individuals organising the operation, the work at Prosperity has been a group effort.
Everyone kind of does everything, but there are a few team leads that are trying to coordinate more of like a leadership effort. I'm one of the administrators, so I'm trying to coordinate where people go, what they do, but honestly everyone that comes here just super hands-on, everyone just helps out, so yeah.
The future for Ukraine appears bleak, with several cities surrounded or under Russian control. The two sides have tentatively agreed a partial ceasefire to allow civilian evacuations through humanitarian corridors. However, on Saturday morning, Ukrainian authorities accused Russia of violating this agreement by continuing to attack Mariupol and Volnovakha. Sofia believes Prosperity cannot achieve its goal in these circumstances.
The most important thing right now is to get the green corridors, the so-called humanitarian corridors, to open up. Currently they are being bombarded and they are under attack. So yeah, without the green corridors, none of this will get through.
Regardless, the restaurant will be unwavering in support of its native land.
A lot of people here are Ukrainian volunteers, so they don't really want to think of an end point at this point. They're ready for this to be over, and yeah, we're going to do this for as long as it's needed and as long as the green corridors are available for us to do this.
For Southwest London though, the message is simple.
Just support Ukraine as much as you can. It's a very difficult time and I think it's very important.